some sound over here.
You are a part of the Ace and TJ radio family.
Go.
This is launch control.
Let's synchronize, shall we?
Ace, TJ, Riggins, Alexis, Tech D-Rob.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Let's go!
Live from the Calitrin Studios, this is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
Riggins, what kind of edible did she just give you?
Oh, what? What is that?
It's crystallized ginger.
Oh, but it's not dope.
No.
Oh.
That would be hilarious if I gave you guys all that.
Can I see it? What are you talking about? Crystallized
I've
ginger.
seen that stuff.
It's like ginger. It's like candied ginger, but it's still ginger essentially. So like it's spicy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why is it spicy?
I like bringing Riggins like weird things that I find.
Yeah. That's like you can find that at Trader Joe's or somewhere.
Harris Teeds had it, but still.
Holy, well, I take a big, she goes, here, try this. And I take a big bite. She goes, but take small bites of it. It's a lot.
Crystallized ginger. I'm going to make that at home.
That's good.
Yeah, you're going to make crystallized ginger. Ginger.
I'll tackle that.
Never bought ginger at the grocery store, I can't say. No.
Me either, Riggins.
I believe that.
There's a shock.
I buy it all the time because at least once a week I do sushi at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You're saying you can buy ginger?
Yeah, it comes. It doesn't look like how you think it looks like though.
It's a root, right?
Yeah.
Can you make your own ginger ale with it?
Yes. You could
I was joking.
if you wanted to. But you got to peel it.
Well, Rob's out.
If you tell him to go look for a piece of ginger at the grocery store, he would never.
I was just about to say, I don't know what I have no clue what that would look like.
If he didn't even know what a plum was, you know, when you pull it out of the bag. Yeah, I don't think so.
You'll be okay with it, Riggins?
Yeah, if it's spicy to Riggins, it must be spicy.
It's spicy.
Did she tell you don't take too much of it as you were taking too much of it?
Yeah, I already taken ate like a huge bite of it. She goes, just small, just nibble on it.
Let's see what's trending.
It's not the news, it's more important. Now trending with Riggins on the Ace and TJ show.
It's National No One Eats Alone Day. So you see somebody out there eating alone, go up and say hi. Ask them if they would like to dine with you.
No, hey, maybe they don't want you to. Maybe they're eating alone because they're cool with it.
That's true, because there's a piece in I think it's the Atlantic today that said, why did Americans stop hanging out? And they talk about like just how Americans used to be extroverts and things like that for decades and decades, and we kind of took pride in it. And now, no one wants to hang out anymore. It's just not a thing.
Did they really ask the question, or were they asking it rhetorically?
I think they were asking it rhetorically and then providing evidence why that may be the case. Mm-hmm. But it's kind of interesting.
Well, what's interesting to that point is I saw a thing on Reddit the other day. They were asking people from other countries, what do you like or not like about America?
Yeah.
Overwhelmingly, one of the things that people liked about America was, especially Europeans, that American people, they say, are much more friendly and helpful. And if you ask for assistance or you seem lost, people will stop and say, excuse me, do you need some help? And that they don't do that in other countries because people are isolated and keep to themselves. But they found the friendliness of Americans exceptional.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something I would never, ever do.
What?
A lot of people won't eat alone. That's something I will never do. Ask a foreigner what they don't like about America.
Oh, I thought you meant give directions to someone. I'm like, that's mean.
No,
it's like if you're a foreigner and you don't like something about America, I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear it.
Like one of the guy's examples was he was in a bar or something watching. There was a game on, and he clearly didn't understand. And the guy was he got into a conversation with the guy, and the guy sat there and explained how it all worked with him the whole time. And like he enjoyed it, helping him understand what was happening. So it was cool.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think Americans are kind and friendly and all that stuff. I love that. Mm-hmm. Did you hear that other quote? I think we had the audio the other day. I don't know if we played it or not. When Taylor Swift was on the field hugging Travis Kelce after the Super Bowl, they were like lovey-dovey and stuff. And he asked her, he's like, aren't you tired or something like that? And she said, jet lag is a choice. You agree with that?
No. Jet lag is a real thing. People have figured that out. Also, hey, you don't get quite jet lagged as much when you're flying on your own jet and you're able to sleep part of the trip in a bed and all that kind of stuff.
I think what she meant was, I chose to come here.
Yeah, I think that makes sense to me.
Jet lag is a choice.
Yeah, because you choose where you're going to go.
Yeah, she chose to be there for him.
She chose to be there with him, and so jet lag is not a thing for her because she chose it. I'd rather have jet lag and be here with you and support you, and I wouldn't let the idea of jet lag keep me from being here.
Oh, you read that totally different.
That's how, that's how I would take it. Because I'm in love with
because
the story.
I'm an eternal optimist, Riggins.
I took it the way you took it, Riggins, and was lashing out.
You did.
Quite clearly.
Yeah, so what if you got your own private plane? You can sleep on it.
Come on, that like if you were to say that, like, awesome. Oh, you just choose to be jet lagged. Well, I wouldn't be nearly as jet lagged if I was able to, get into a bed and sleep on the way over, then all that kind of stuff.
Doesn't that sound amazing to have a bed on a plane? I mean, that is just incredible.
Go back to your own little. Essentially, she probably has a bedroom on the plane. She goes back and goes to sleep and wakes up, and showers and everything. It's
that
fresh.
just takes out like all the stress of travel. That's incredible.
Yeah, I bet she don't have turbulence either when she flies.
You don't think?
Yeah, turbulence is a choice.
Turbulence is a choice.
There's some new movies out this today. So Madam Web is out in theaters nationwide. Rob already saw it. He said it's one of the worst movies he's ever seen.
It's supposed to be a superhero movie or something?
Yeah.
Well, no, because it's got women.
Okay, but
it's all about women.
It's a Spider-Man adjacent film.
They're not superheroes yet.
Wait. So here, hang on a second. Every day, I do these things on our app. One of them is a movie report.
Yeah.
And on Fridays, I tell you the new movies that are out and kind of the ideas behind them. It was so confusing trying to read that this morning to understand how that movie works. Madam Web.
Yeah.
It's three. Madam Web save 3 women. Future sees that they're going to become, each of those 3 is going to become some form of Spider-Woman. And Madam Web is the only one that can keep them alive because this killer that sees into the future is going to get there. It's like, never mind. Just
sounds
move on.
kind of clever.
He had a vision that they were going to kill him, and she can see the immediate upcoming future. It's a terrible movie. Do not go see it.
Madam Web, because she's like the Madam of Spider-Women.
Yeah.
But you might like that if it's all about built around somebody having a vision of something that
clairvoyance.
Yeah.
And I like webs. They're cool.
Webs are sick.
It's a little on the nose.
I like
webs.
Webs are good.
The Bob Marley movie is out today as well.
I want to see that.
But both of these pale in comparison to the hype surrounding the other movie that is out today. This Is Me Now, starring Jennifer Lopez, available on Amazon Prime today. The reviews are in. Say it's great. It's not good. It's great.
And you've already said, Riggins, this is your weekend plan.
I'm going to watch it today.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch it today. There's no way this movie doesn't stink.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
There's no way.
Do you think there's any way any reviewer is going to be non-biased in saying that it's great?
Yes, because she had Gigli, which was one of the worst movies of all time. I absolutely think they'll take her to the cleaners.
Really?
Absolutely.
But if they're saying it's great, it's because they don't want to say anything bad about Jennifer Lopez. Because
I totally disagree.
You do?
I thought they've already said it's fantastic. The reviewers have all already said it's great.
Yeah,
right?
they said it's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Riggins,
Well,
is it
then
one of your
they're only saying that because it's Jennifer Lopez.
You think?
If it was somebody else, they'd be ripping them.
Really?
Yeah.
You think they love her?
She got special treatment.
Oh, really?
Riggins, didn't you say that she's had one of your favorite movies?
Yeah, Made in Manhattan. And I'm not. I love that movie. I love it.
No matter how many times he says that, somebody laughs every time.
I know it's funny. It doesn't seem like my kind of thing, but I loved it the first time I saw it. And if it's on it's on TV all the time, I will pick up any place of that movie. I think it's great.
Yeah, I like it. It's a good movie.
Jennifer Lopez vehicle.
Yeah.
Huh?
The Jennifer Lopez vehicle.
The Jennifer Lopez vehicle, Made in Manhattan, is spectacular. So I am going to watch this today. This Is Me Now. And she's also got some new music out for it. They've been hyping it up. I mean, she's been doing red carpets and all this stuff.
But the good thing about it, though, is it's not long, right? It's not the length of a regular movie.
I think it's 55 minutes.
Oh. Yeah, there you go.
Musical film, dance numbers, a recap of her love life. They said it's weird, wild, wacky, and pretty good.
Did you see yesterday on the Today Show? She said that that she is definitely the jealous type.
I believe
I'm like,
that.
you're Jennifer Lopez. What are you talking about? She's
Yeah, I
like,
believe
if
she's
somebody
jealous.
hits on or flirts with her man, as she said it, I guess because saying she's always been like that. She said it never gets physical, but she does get jealous, and will say something about it.
I mean, she's an insecure person. I can tell.
You think?
Yeah.
Even looking the way she does,
Exactly.
still insecure.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, she still sees herself just as, you know, a homegirl, Jenny from the block.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
So those are a few things that are now trending.
Oh, today is one of those days in history where you will know where you were when you saw this and went, oh man, that's not good. Plus, somebody has returned after 14 years to say hello and set the world on fire yesterday. That and more next in this audio.
Live in the morning and anytime you want it on the Ace and TJ family app. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show. More next.
Well, here we are, another new year, and you're, again, going to try to lose that weight you've been needing to lose for a long time. Well, here's what you need. You need Calitrin to help, because Calitrin is not a drug. No, not at all. It is natural and effective. It's scientifically proven to help you lose weight and get better sleep. When you buy 3 months supply of Calitrin, you will get 3 months free right now, and consistency is the key with Calitrin. So order it today at acetj.com/weight loss. It's Calitrin.
All guests of the Ace and TJ show stay at the Hyatt-centric Charlotte South Park. Beautiful rooms, incredible dining options. Book your room by calling 980-299-7123. It's the Hyatt-centric Charlotte South Park. The Johnson Group has been cleaning some of Charlotte's most prestigious businesses since 1985. Family owned and operated. Learn more at acetj.com/clean. It's first-class cleaning with the Johnson Group. Attention Charlotte, treat yourself to a delicious meal that's made with fresh, seasonal ingredients and ready in just 20 minutes. Enjoy a fine dining experience without ever leaving your home. Head over to tableandtwine.com.
Don't just listen to the Ace and TJ show. Watch it. Now available 24 hours a day on YouTube. Just search for Ace TJ TV. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
Where were you on this day 17 years ago when a young lady walked into a haircutting studio in Tarzana, California with a couple of bodyguards and said, "Shave my head"? Yep, it was 17 years ago today that Britney Spears walked into Esther's haircutting studio and said, "Shave my head," and they said no, and she said, "Okay, fine." And those pictures from outside the hair studio where you can see her standing there, half of her hair gone as she's shaving it off. She then left and went to a tattoo parlor where she got 2 new tats, a small pair of red and pink lips on her wrist and a black, white, and pink cross on her lower hip. This coming just days after she had Sean Preston riding around with him in her lap. And,
it wasn't a good
driving.
time. For,
yeah, it was a bad time.
Yeah, it was way before she got her life together like it is now.
Right. But you certainly remember it.
What I remember most whenever you talk about Britney shaving her head is the picture that came out while her head was shaved. It wasn't that same day, I don't think, of her hitting the car with an umbrella.
Yes.
That was a good one.
Yep.
I thought she looked cute with the shaved head. It's adorable.
She's pretty. Something happened. The world is spinning out of control because a couple of weeks ago, Steve from Blue's Clues popped up, and then Elmo sent the world into a tailspin when he just said hello to check in on people. And he goes 120 million responses or something like that. It's crazy. Well, yesterday, someone we haven't heard from in 14 years popped in to say hello.
Hi, friends. It's me, Barney. I haven't seen some of you in a long time, but I always make sure to check in on my friends. And it seems like maybe we could all use a little reminder right now. A reminder of the super deep duper ability we all have to love one another. And how important it is to show love towards yourself too.
So you get the idea.
Like, Barney, shut up.
Yeah, and it doesn't even sound like the original Barney.
And you're like, you're late to the party.
Well,
Yeah,
people went crazy.
Yeah.
They went nuts for it.
Yeah, and he's a copycat.
Yeah.
Barney's a copycat, too. Oh, this is what Elmo did. This is what Stephen, we're going to do that. All those, PBS people sitting around, what are we going to do with Barney? Shut up. Get out of here.
It does feel like he's just tacking on to a trend.
Yeah, he is.
But I have to admit, I did not expect this level of vitriol for Barney just for
No,
trying to pop in and say hello.
Well, it's the idea of adults sitting around teary-eyed because Barney popped up and said, checking in on you, like they did with Steve from Blue's Clues.
The Steve...
These are adults doing this.
The Steve one was, the response was, I thought, really sweet. The Elmo thing, people were just tweeting their response like, Elmo, I'm dying.
Yeah.
It was kind of like tongue-in-cheek. But I thought the Steve one was genuine and heartfelt.
It was the first one, right?
Yeah, it was
the
the first
response
one.
to it, you mean?
Yeah.
I do too. I'm just saying it's sad for our society that adults in their 30s are sitting around crying because something from a children's program that they watched when they were young came up. And they're, oh my God. I mean, come on.
Allow me to reinforce your point, TJ, by reading a couple of the responses. These are the first ones that I see. Someone named Kirsty said, OMG, I didn't realize how much I needed this little piece of my childhood today. I'm crying. Ugh. Daniel, Barney, you were my best friend as a kid. This truly just made me cry. Thanks for everything. Another lady, Miss Thomas, said, I wasn't ready for Barney to make me cry. I think we all needed this today.
Y'all need to go to the hospital is what you need to do.
Billy says, you've always been here, Barney, just as close as our imaginations.
Barney ain't been here. That's the problem. He came in too late.
And the original Barney, not the voice, but the Barney physically, is a tantric sex healer,
really,
something like that. Whatever it's called, yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, he is. He's,
Allow me to share one more that I love.
Do we need to say allegedly after that?
No.
No. This one says,
look it up.
I did not have Barney telling me that I am seen on my 2024 bingo card.
Oh, God. That's pretty bad.
I am seen.
Yeah. What would the comparison be for you guys? Like, what childhood figure?
Like a cartoon or a puppet or something like from a children's show?
Like a wrestler. I don't know. Whatever you're into as a kid.
I don't really know that we...
Nothing like that would make me cry as an adult.
Like King Vitamin, if he came back and was like, hey... King Vitamin from the series. Like Frankenberry or something. I can't. What do you guys say?
Count Chocula popped up like an old kid.
If that damn lamb chop showed up, I'd be crying.
It might be lamb chop, Robin.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
So Alexis did something that millions upon millions of other people, predominantly women, have done in the past week or so. And her boyfriend does not like it. I'm sorry, her fiance. Her fiance does not like it. And I'll guarantee you, there are a lot of people listening right now that went, oh, I did that too. Coming up next.
Share Funny is now a little extra. The Extra Funny podcast coming up at 9 a.m. live on the Ace and TJ Family app and anytime wherever you get podcasts. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
Winter is here, which means you're just going to stay inside and not do anything fun and exciting, right? No, that is wrong, because this year you're going to go to acetj.com/Gaston and see all of the incredible things that you can do right now in Gaston County. Everything is laid out for you, from things to do, to restaurants, to bars, to shopping, to unique weekend activities, and we'll get you ready for the spring and the summer with a list of all their great festivals. Find all of this and much more at acetj.com/Gaston.
Currents is Lake Norman's #1 lifestyle magazine. Every month, Currents brings you the latest news on what's happening in the Lake Norman area. They've been serving the Lake Norman community for over 13 years. See the latest issue of Currents now at lncurrents.com.
Should you buy? Should you sell? How do I present my house if I do want to sell it? All of those questions can be answered by the experts, and they can take care of you with the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. The Temple team knows everything there is to know about selling, marketing, and buying houses. So get in touch with them today at acetj.com/Temple team. The Temple team at Keller Williams Realty.
The United States truly is a special place.
The land of the free.
A real melting pot of cultures from all over the world.
where men, women, and children are given the opportunity to pursue their own little slice of life, liberty, and happiness.
And what better way to celebrate our rich history than with some sweet President's Day furniture deals?
Right now you can save up to $200 on select queen beds. Only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
On your phone, on your radio, in your car, on your iPad, on your computer, and on the Ace and TJ Family app. Anytime, anywhere, for your entertainment. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
Millions of people did this last week, but Alexis's fiance, Jay, did not like that she did it. I mean, millions, mainly women, hit social media looking to find those pics of Drake. If you don't know, there was I don't know, did somebody leaked them apparently? Drake didn't put them out himself. He didn't accidentally put them out or something like that. I don't know the backstory to how they got out. But there were pictures that got out that apparently showed Drake, the massive worldwide rapper, exposing himself.
Oh, video.
It was video, sorry. And it became a thing. They weren't up long. They came down. There were a bajillion TikToks of people trying to find, like, who's got them? You know, that kind of thing. Send them to me now. Why am I spent my whole afternoon looking for this? I can't find it. What's going on? And how did your fiance Jay find out that you were looking for them?
Well, I told him, but because me and Jay and I are like really good friends, and like we talk like we're really good friends. We're like, you know, we talk about everything. So I forgot for a second he was my fiance, not my homeboy. And I'm just like, oh my God. I was like, you know, Drake got this video leaked, and I had to find it. I'm like, Rob was talking about it on the show, and I was like, where do I find these pictures? And I finally found it. And I'm like, you know, nice. It was nice. And he was like, you better never talk about any guys, anything like that ever again. And I'm like, dude, relax. He loves Margot Robbie. Like, anytime we watch a movie and she's in it, he's always like, oh, she's so hot. She's so hot. And I told him, if it was Margot Robbie that got pictures leaked, you would definitely go look for them. And he says that he wouldn't, but I don't believe that for a second.
He probably wouldn't bring it up to you and tell you that he's hunting them down.
But if he did, I don't care. I mean, I'm the type of person, I'm not like Ace. If someone drops a picture or something gets leaked, I'm going to go look for it. It doesn't matter if it's a woman or if it's a man.
Well, so that's not like Ace.
I don't.
He says he doesn't do it if it's
like,
leaked.
I don't look at celebrity leaks. Like, I've never seen Kim Kardashian's tape. I've never seen, other than just the what might pop up in a news story of the Aaron Andrews thing, like those. I don't look at celebrity leaks. I think that's real messed up. I take that back. I did make one exception: Scarlett Johansson.
What is that? I don't even know what that is.
And Mini-Me. And didn't you watch Mini-Me?
Well, yeah, but the guy ones I don't care about. That's, you know, it's still messed up.
I don't think it's real.
The picture of Drake or the video of Drake?
The stuff of Drake, yeah.
Why not?
Well, I can't go into it, but I know these types of things.
Okay.
Hey, I know about manhoods.
Ew, that's weird.
I think it's fake.
But you think...
That's why I was saying it earlier about the guy holding up a sign that said, help me with my surgery. Could have been a plant as well. I don't trust that Drake. I do not trust that Drake to be real.
So you think if Margot Robbie had a leak that he would definitely go look, but he just might be smart enough to not tell you?
Maybe, but I don't care if he would tell me. Like, we just started watching The Sopranos, right? And there's a lot of girls on that show. Yeah. And every time that, you know, a girl comes, he's like, oh, look. And I'm like, okay, so what's the difference? Like, yeah, that just popped up on TV, but you're still admiring and you're still, like, excited about
I think
it.
It's the seeking out that bothers him. It's the fact that you made an effort to go see this.
No, it's like I have
Drake,
said
I had to.
all years and years and years. It changes a woman in a man's eyes when she's specifically looking for that and commenting on that.
Yeah.
Whether she's making fun of a guy or whether she's bragging on the guy, the men don't like that. And whether it's because of insecurities or whatever, and I'm sure he has nothing to be insecure about, but it's just you want to think that the person that you love, your your delicate little flower or whatever is not, doing the same thing that he may be doing when he's looking at, lusting after chicks and stuff. Now, saying a guy's hot and all that, but when you focus in on that one area, it's different.
I don't know why. It shouldn't be.
But you're saying you wouldn't have a problem with it if he came in and said, "Hey, have you seen these Margot Robbie leaks?"
I'd be like, I want to see them too.
Okay.
Because they're not real people to me. Like, they are real people, but there will never be a chance that I'm going to meet Drake and that will ever happen. So it's not real people to me.
Okay.
It's fun.
Drake, come on in.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
So I overheard Alexis say something today that I didn't think she would. She's always making fun of us for being old, but something within technology made her feel old. And then I saw a message from a member of the Ace and TJ radio family along the same lines. It just boggles my mind. Next, hang on.
Don't miss the Extra Funny podcast coming up at 9 a.m. Eastern. Live on the Ace and TJ Family app or download anytime wherever you get podcasts. More Ace and TJ coming up.
Back again with our friend Richard Toccato, the Richard Toccato Companies. Now, Richard, tell us about this cash out equity thing, instant cash, add water, and there it is.
That's how it is. Instant equity. I mean, you do the application today, you could close today and get your money in 5 days. There's no underwriting, there's no appraisal. I think didn't you do something like that?
Yeah, absolutely. Exactly what I did. Instant equity. It's very easy, and Richard walks you through the process. Find out more at homewithrichard.com.
It's a new year, which means new you. No, not if you've got nagging pain. That means we want old you before you had that pain. And it's possible without surgery, without medication, without downtime. Thanks to Neogenics, Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic. I am a Neogenics client. I am a Neogenics lover because they fixed my left wrist. And you can get a free consultation right now. Call 704-727-6551 or online at acetj.com/neogenics. Neogenics.
Bradham Brothers offers heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust. Their family business has served thousands of customers with honesty and a smile for over 50 years. Go to bradhambrothers.com to schedule service or a free estimate today.
Great food, great drinks, great service, and great atmosphere. You can find them all at one place. Fahrenheit on South Caldwell in Uptown Charlotte, 21 stories above the city. Get details and make reservations at acetj.com/Fahrenheit.
Miss any part of today's show? Catch up anytime on the Ace and TJ Family app or wherever you get podcasts. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
I just did something accidentally that I think might be fun. This can keep me occupied for the weekend. We have, 172,000 people on our Facebook page or something like that. And I accidentally, while looking for a DM for this story I was going to share with y'all, clicked on the unread section. And the first thing that popped up is a message from a lady to stay anonymous from 2021 that says, and I don't know the context at all. It just says, to get the attention of my ex, I started dating his cousin. 9 years later, we're still married. What?
Hello.
So I started scrolling through. There's some crazy stuff that I have no idea what the context of any of them. Anyway, just could be fun. Alexis came in this morning and admitted that in the process of searching for Drake's photos, you're not savvy. You're not Twitter savvy.
No, I have a Twitter just if people send me stuff and for me to look things up. But I've never tweeted anything. I don't really understand how it works.
Yeah.
So it makes me feel old. Because I feel like Twitter was in our generation.
Yeah, Twitter's not new. It's not like Snapchat or anything. It's kind of an old platform.
Yeah. It's been around for, 20 years now?
Yeah, maybe.
At least.
I know, so.
Yeah, Mimo.
I know.
Yep.
You need to get on it.
Well, the only thing that trumps that, though, is we have a DM from a lady. It's a long story explaining why. But long story short, she said she just took an iPod in to have it repaired at one of those, like the glass repair things that they repair the front of a phone. And the guy laughed and actually said, I can't believe you still have this. She said, not only that, I still have a $50 gift card to the iTunes store that I can't use. And she said, my phone is for contacts, calls, email, weather, that type of stuff. Does everybody have it on their? Am I the only person that doesn't have their music on their phone now? Yes.
Yeah.
Why would you not have your music on your phone and have it all in one place?
The iPod Touch, that looked like an iPhone, but it didn't have the phone capability. I don't even recall.
Honestly, I don't remember.
It just held music.
Yeah. It just has music. It's the iPod. She has the iPod Touch, she says.
So she's carrying around a phone and an iPod Touch.
So whenever she goes to do something, she has to, I guess maybe she leaves her phone somewhere and just takes the iPod Touch to listen to her music on.
That doesn't even make sense.
Her whole world is about to be rocked, though, when they show her, like, you can have your music on your phone and do everything.
But apparently she knows she can. She's aware that everybody else does it that way. She just prefers to keep them separate. And she's like, am I the only person that keeps my music separate from my phone?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
So I guess my point is, Alexis, don't feel that old because you're not good with Twitter, because she's taking it a step further.
Well, my mama doesn't have music on her phone.
Well, yeah, but your mom's like 80.
Yeah. But she's a person.
She is a person.
Brother Ace.
I didn't say she's not a person.
Well, you said, am I the only person who doesn't have it? Well, my mama's got her music where it belongs.
It's not very
on
inclusive.
CDs.
She does have CDs.
And in her radio. On the gospel station.
Does she still listen to CDs?
She has a boombox, yes.
A boombox.
Because that's what I had to listen to the LSU World Series game on last year, because she didn't have ESPN.
That's funny.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, she lives so far out in the country, she can only get E and S. She can't get the P in.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
Can't top that, but I will try. Coming up in the Week in Review.
Get Ace and TJ anytime, anywhere, at your convenience with the Ace and TJ Show podcast. Available wherever you get podcasts. More Ace and TJ is next.
If you're so frustrated because you're having to run around all the time, you're so busy, you feel like you're not getting your family something great to eat, then you need Culver's. It's the perfect thing for you. Always made to order, fresh, hot ingredients all day, every day.
And not only do they have the freshest ingredients all day, every day, but they are a part of the community. They're proud to be a part of the Indian Trail community, where they're under new ownership. Belmont, University area, Salisbury. Make them a part of your daily routine. Make it your new neighborhood spot. Short waits for the freshest food in town. Get details at acetj.com/Culvers.
As a proven leader in managed IT services, CompuCom delivers innovative solutions designed for how you work today. They'll help you deliver results no matter where you are on your digital transformation journey. It's all at CompuCom. Go to CompuCom.com to find out more.
Create an unforgettable experience with the Cabarrus Arena. Learn more at cabarrusarena.com. Weddings, banquets, shows, expos, they do it all at the Cabarrus Arena. Learn more at cabarrusarena.com.